My boy Offset files for spousal support. As you can see, Ty, his engines be turning when it's a black nigga involved, and it's a black female. He be like, man, how can I stand up for this hoe?
No.
Okay. How do
I
I
do
it?
I just don't.
I gotta hate on niggas.
I don't understand you. So you just broke it down. And I appreciate you for breaking it down. When I saw that he was requesting spousal support,
and we had just talked about this at the very end of when we filmed last week.
Another I'm like, yo, that's some bitch ass shit. Like,
Charlamagne, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? DJ Envy, are we live? Are we live? Can the people hear my voice? Cause I'm at the Breakfast Club and I'm addressing all the lies.
This your favorite sis right here.
oh.
You already know what's going on. My boy Offset has requested for spousal support from Cardi B as their divorce continues.
Okay, so my number one question is, what's the source? Has this been confirmed?
Has it been confirmed?
Because I know you do your due diligence. You kind of see like what sources. Did he file a petition?
Yeah.
Is this true? It's also because I don't want
Yes.
I don't want to react. Okay.
What we all gotta realize is TMZ is surprisingly credible.
No, yeah.
TMZ is like
a
real news network.
That's a fact.
Those guys, I trust what they say, honestly. Like NBC News or ABC.
TMZ is valid. I didn't see it on TMZ. I just saw it on like the other blogs. You know?
And I'm gonna give another young woman her credit right at this point. Lauren LaRosa. She's formerly of TMZ.
Breakfast Club?
Yes. She's locked in with news and stuff like that. So I heard from her on the Breakfast Club we gossipers, bro. We gossip boys.
I heard.
So I heard from Lauren LaRosa on the Breakfast Club that TMZ found.
I reached out to both sides. We heard back from Offset's team. Offset team says that he does not need the money, that this was filed because he alleges that Cardi B was trying to come at him on things that were not fair. He alleges that she wants to decide when he can see the kids. He also alleges that Cardi B is asking for everything, like the properties and the cars. So his attorneys did this. And he also alleges, and this is a big allegation, he also alleges that he did this because Cardi B is barely ever with their kids.
Okay.
The TMZ, they got the filing earlier last month. He amended his divorce petition to include spousal support. The reason why, he also amended it to file for joint custody of the children. He wants the kids to remain at Cardi's residence primarily.
Heard that.
And his attorneys did respond to state that he's not doing this out of financial necessity. He's not broke, per se. Why he's doing this is because he doesn't appreciate the narratives that Cardi is putting out there. And this is the only way to gain some sort of leverage. But more than that, most importantly, he doesn't like how little time Cardi is actually spending with the children. So, my boy Offset files for spousal support. As you can see, Ty, his engines be turning when it's a black nigga involved, and it's a black female. He be like, man, how can I stand up for this hoe?
No.
Okay. How do
I do it? I just don't.
I gotta hate on niggas.
I don't understand you. So you just broke it down. And I appreciate you for breaking it down. When I saw that he was requesting spousal support,
and we had just talked about this at the very end of when we filmed last week.
I'm like, yo, that's some bitch ass shit. Like,
I feel it. I don't disagree.
You're not a man. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, leverage and the kids and that. Nigga, go get a bag and take care of your family.
But it's not about the bag in this instance. What it's about the ability to gain some leverage to sit this woman down, to pull her coattail and say, hey, ho, we don't care about your happiness here. Take care of my fucking kids.
So what is the spousal support? How does that then make her take care of her children more than what she's doing?
God, okay, so the first time we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, everybody was like, why does this matter? Whose business is this? Women deserve to be happy. Women don't deserve to be happy. That's first and fucking foremost.
What is-
After you get married to a nigga and you choose to divorce that nigga, your options for happiness severely diminish. Because now your responsibility is those kids. Sorry, ladies. You got 3 kids. You don't need a new nigga. Sorry, guys, because that's a whole new place to go to divert your attention and learn about how to take care of that man. That's real shit. Getting with a dude ain't just a weekend job, a side job. Having kids ain't just a side job neither. That's why the family unit works so well, because you can have your eyes set on the priorities all at once.
Right.
If you leave your wife and you go get a new chick, bro, guess what? You are now deprioritizing those young ladies. Period. Point blank. I don't care if you wait 2-3 years. You're now deprioritizing them at whichever point you do it. With your wife, you don't have to deprioritize your children or deprioritize your wife, because it's all one package.
Okay.
You work together to make each other a priority. So what we didn't really discuss when we were talking about let women celebrate and let women live last time is there is somebody who is going to hold you accountable to what you should be doing after you got married. It's called the court system, folks. In the court system, when they hear, oh, you're never with the kids, when they see, oh, but you're not doing work either, what are you doing? Here is what you're doing, and it's blasted across the media. That's why you do it. So you do it to pull her coattail and say, hey, baby, I can't run up over there and slap you. Take care of my motherfucking kids. Don't play with me no more. You out on the boat with this dude who got several other women right there. You looking like a clown. You cornrowing my son hair like this, man. You playing
The
with me.
timelines on that were actually far apart. So I don't know if that was...
Well, when you dismiss your lady and show up and your child's hair is the exact same, tell me about the timeline then. Lock it in with me, bro. So I'm going to be for real with you. At a certain point, it does become about, okay, are you moving correctly, Cardi? Hey, are you moving the way I need you to move? Not for me, but for my kids? Because this ain't about me smashing on you no more. I can't have the access to the body? Cool. What you will be forever is my baby mama. And what you will do is take care of my children. Well, you will not deprioritize them for some random dude who got you looking like a clown. And if you don't listen to me say it, you're going to listen to them say it. If you don't listen to them say it, they're going to say, send that money right over to Mr. Offset. So that's why you do it. And now, I will go with you on it does look like some hoe shit. I will go with you on that, though. I will go with you on that. But
So yeah, if what, that's the context of the situation where there is concern that she's not present, which I haven't heard before, a present mother, not taking care of the children, then that's...
Did you see the kids on the boat with bro where he
was
was supposedly handing out
that's
cocaine
very
to the mother?
problematic. No, I did not.
But Cardi was there.
Right. So I mean,
Where were the kids?
So that's, you could say that about me. Like, well, I saw you on vacation. I saw you at a festival. Your kids weren't there. Where were the kids? Like, that doesn't mean anything.
Brother, your kids are right there, though.
Yeah, but someone being somewhere.
This nigga's cap.
Somewhere being somewhere without.
Y'all
their
can't
kids,
see.
But someone,
They literally
but them,
right here.
somebody being somewhere without their kids doesn't mean, like, that's not an environment for children, right? So.
No, normally EDGEWOODralph apartment in an environment for children, but when you prioritize them as a proud father who's doing his due diligence and doing what is required and putting in the appropriate effort, not prioritizing some sort of new happiness, I'm sure you might be happier here if you could just focus and not have to, double duty it. But the fact of the matter is, you're doing what you gotta do.
Right. And I don't know that she's not. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know that she's not.
Do you go to boats where cocaine is present?
Me personally?
You personally?
No.
Because you can't take your kids there. I understand. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. So
You're keeping them
So
apart.
I mean, being on a boat with drugs doesn't mean that you're not taking care of your kids or not prioritizing your children. That's
For real?
It doesn't.
That's where we're going?
It doesn't.
Okay. I mean,
So-
I won't even argue.
Because
with
I'm
that, bro.
saying
That's
sometimes sometimes I'm places where things are happening and it's not. I'm not with my church.
Show me a video. Somebody randomly caught you at a place that you shouldn't be.
No.
It's bad for
Whether
your
there was a
kid.
video or not, that's what I'm saying. I've been in scenarios where that are not appropriate for children, right? Where things are happening. So that doesn't mean I'm not taking care of kids. So
This nigga's making the craziest case that he's a bad man.
So no. So I'm saying if that's the scenario that she's not being the best mother, and this is a legal tactic or strategy that the team that they came up with to get some leverage in the best interest of the children, then that makes sense. Despite the optics of it looking weak, So. Yeah.
So, I mean, he already looks weak, right? Because I've seen the internet comments oh my God, he's the running back is running through that. Like, he's already looking crazy. Like, I wonder what Offset is up to. Oh, they good, bro. I wonder what Offset is up to. Like, he's already looking crazy. He's already looking weak as a man.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, here is the reason why. It's because of the sort of woman he picked. Here's the thing, bro. You're not going to see me running around with any females in the very near future. Does that mean I won't be out seeking happiness in my own life? No. What it means is I'm showing respect to whoever you did see me with most consistently before. Mm-hmm. Because the truth of the matter is, that is very disrespectful. It is very intentional and very much calculated to now be running around publicly to show your new relationship, to twist your son's hair, his son's hair, like other niggas playing football with your son, type shit.
Literally.
For real, like. And so, when are we gonna criticize that part? Because we had our opportunity a couple of weeks ago to criticize her very masculine behavior, but nobody want to criticize that behavior. We want to criticize
masculine behavior. What part of
running around with a new hoe is a man's job.
Typically.
That's not what women do. I told you about my grandma Lucille.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a guy named Bert who worked at the hardware store who Lucille used to go and visit the hardware store too much. I don't know, because if she did do that, she kept that on the complete.
Excuse me. Too loud. Please be quiet.
She kept that on the complete DL, bro. She kept that at the bottom of the ocean. So I'm not telling anybody, hey, don't find happiness. I am telling you, after you sought it and failed at that, it's no longer a priority for you, right? After you go ahead and commit yourself for life to marriage and you exit the marriage, finding happiness is no longer a priority to you. You broke your covenant and commitment to God.
We got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant, because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and
not to your husband, but to God. Let's be clear.
What's the threshold for waiting to get back out there? Because
when you no longer have any more priorities.
Well, that's impossible. You're always gonna have priorities.
I'm sorry. After your kids are grown, what is your priority?
You're saying okay. So you're saying you have to wait until your children are adults to go date somebody again?
No, you don't have to do nothing. You have to wait till your children are an adult before I give a fuck about you chasing happiness. I don't care.
So men or women?
Men, women, yes. I don't. If my man's come to me today and say, bro, man, me and Shorty just went through it, I gotta get back here and get on the horse, I'm gonna say, nigga, don't you gotta pick up bro at 5 from practice? Don't you now have more time to invest in your son? Don't you have more time to invest in that shit that we was talking about for all these years while you was with Shorty? And you coming around me talking about I just want to go meet a new bitch. Bro, you just broke up with your hoe. Like, what is wrong with you?
So okay.
Why can't you find happiness within? Why is happiness only coming from this new person? I saw what you put in your story yesterday.
Yeah.
No one will ever love you exactly how you want. Maybe your partner makes you coffee in the morning. Maybe they're the ones that make the bed. They're doing something and it's love. They may not say I love you. It may not look like I love you, but it is. And by the way, when you tell them, hey, you didn't get me this one thing or you didn't say this one thing, they're thinking, how did you miss all of the other things? And guess what? You discourage them from loving you. You don't encourage someone to love you by telling them you're disappointed. No one's going to give you more because you made them feel bad. People love you more when they see you noticed all the little things they did.
Yeah. That's real.
I was finna download it and pull it up. I knew it.
That's real. So that's an interesting perspective. And it's valid. Most people obviously are gonna take some time before they get back out there. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, whatever. And they still may have young children, right? And then they create a dynamic where they're co-parenting.
Yeah.
And they introduce the kid to the new person and in a healthy way.
Hey, what if this happened? What if both people were fully whole within themselves? Their relationship over time, they grew apart. They took the appropriate amount of time to heal, to reflect, to grow. Maybe, you know what? At the end of that year, maybe they might
get back together.
You know,
that's
bro.
the goal. That's the goal.
What if that was the case? Because I think they started off with a separation before divorce, or they used to. I don't know if they do that anymore. But
yeah, I don't know if we don't really. I don't know.
I'm the type of nigga. We just learned. I remember the positive things that the corporation did for me. That I'm no longer with. I'm no longer with the corporation. I remember the negative that happened as well. I remember how we became separated, but I didn't forget. You put me in position. A lot of these motherfuckers be forgetting. Oh, that man put me in position. He did this, he did that. He held me down this way. Before him, this didn't occur. After him, this doesn't occur. Okay, before that woman, I never was waking up on time. I never had napkins in my kitchen. My room was never clean. But we can remember.
You run to the new thing because it's easy.
But then you got
it's a distraction. Like
because they showering you with love and admiration and validation. Like they ain't seen your shit start to stink yet.
Yeah.
They ain't been to your bathroom. So I'm gonna be for real, guys. All I ever see is people who do this self-sufficient. I'm the most important thing. All I ever see is them go through the same situation again and again and again.
Yeah, so the takeaway is prioritize your family, prioritize yourself and be happy within and be fulfilled within. Have a purpose that you're pursuing. Prioritize your family, wife, husband, children. When things get rocky, you feel me? You can take a step back, reassess. Find happiness within, like you said. Be productive. Keep your family first.
Facts. Keep God first.
Keep God first.
Keep your covenants, your promises first.
Some things you never reconcile from, and that's just a part of life, you know. And then you gotta move on, like, you know.
I'm gonna be for real with you. That's on you, bro. Like I got it. I totally got it. If you cannot overcome. Again, back to the video yesterday. There is no person that's going to come through and do everything you need them to do or want them to do. If we really take a peek inside of these arguments or these disagreements, most of them are not about things that cannot be solved if you look within. Most of these things are about, I don't like the way you did that. It's not about you wake up and berate me, you wake up and belittle me, you beat me, we're not eating well while you're around. It's like, I don't like the way you do that. And you're gonna meet 100 million more people.
That do things that you don't like.
Everybody you ever meet is gonna do things that you don't like.
Yeah.
I heard a guy say on the internet the other day, somebody asked him, what's the perfect couple? The perfect pop culture couple. This nigga said the Addams Family. Morticia and Gomez Adam. And then when he broke it down, I said, oh, you cook it, bro.
Yeah. What was the reason?
These two motherfuckers was so weird that they only fit with each other.
Mm-hmm.
If you put those two individuals with anybody else, it likely wouldn't work. What those two people did, where they were two deeply weird individuals, and they got to know one another, and they embraced the weirdness, the oddity of the other person.
Yeah.
The things that most people might not like about that other individual, it became their calling card. Oh, I love that you do that. And I'm going to figure out how to interact with that. And then he said they also kept playing games. They kept the gameplay alive. So...
yeah, it sounds like acceptance to me.
And that's what all people are looking for, is that real acceptance, bro.
Yeah. And a part of that is accepting the things in your things in your partner may not change, right? Accepting, you know what I'm saying, the love that they are giving you, you know what I'm saying, and not focusing on the things that you have a problem with, right?
Yes.
So,
figure out how to supply those things for yourself. Like, okay.
Right. So yeah, man. Shout out to Offset. Shout out to Cardi. I mean, you know, hopefully they get back together. I don't know.
They already got back together, bro. Hopefully he stopped gaslighting and manipulating her. So she did an interview yesterday. She said she was going to end up killing him because just the gaslighting, the manipulation, the constant lies. And look, ladies, if your guy's doing that, like, I'm gonna be serious with you. Oh, she did her hair. I'm gonna be very serious with you. Work with that man to get him through that, bro. That's really the only option you got, ladies. Because the next man, we attracted to things, bro. We attracted to things. We pick things. Cardi B picked Offset number 2. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Stephon Diggs is like he actively has a woman pregnant right now. You didn't know this?
Nah, man, I don't really pay attention to that guy. I know he's like he's known for,
lover
you
boy.
know, yeah, he outside for sure. He got him, but
going crazy.
That stuff is not. I don't pay. It's not cool to me like anymore. So
yeah, it's not cool. None of it is cool. The lesson is cool. The game plan that you could, you know, the wisdom you could soak up from it. That's what's cool. So guys,
bro, gotta lock in before he doesn't have a job. But that's a whole nother topic.
Hey man, guys, and that's on the other. You end up dealing with one of these chicks. Your whole shit might go down the drain.
Like, Brad just started a YouTube channel because he's trying to, off the field. Like you said, these NFL guys. Yo, if you not getting that $20 million a year,
it's over.
Hey,
cuz no, these hoes don't like him.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
Okay, and then let's let this be the last topic. So we talking about some relationship things.
A pen to a pen.
You got something going on?